Hello everyone. For the elderly, heart disease is common. Here are some healthy diet steps to prevent heart disease. Consuming certain foods can increase your risk of heart disease. By learning which foods to eat more of and which foods to limit, you will soon have a healthier diet for your heart. 1. Control your portions to help prevent heart disease. The amount of food you eat is just as important as the type of food you eat. Eating until you are full can lead to consuming more calories than necessary, leading to heart disease, especially when served at restaurants. Some simple ways to control your portion sizes to improve your diet, heart health, and weight include: use smaller plates or bowls to control your portion sizes. Eat more low-calorie, nutrient-dense foods like fruits and vegetables. Eat small amounts of high-calorie, high-sodium foods. These include refined, processed, and fast foods. How to eat the right portion size. To eat the right portion size, keep the following in mind. A serving size is a specific amount of food. It is defined by common units of measurement, such as grams or pieces. For example, a serving of pasta is about 40 to 65 grams. A serving of meat, fish, or chicken is about 30 to 60 grams. The recommended number of servings in each food group can vary. It depends on the specific diet you are following. Judging portion sizes is a skill that can be learned. You may need to use measuring cups and spoons or a scale at first, but over time you will become more comfortable measuring portion sizes. 2. Eat more fruits and vegetables to help prevent heart disease. Vegetables and fruits are good sources of vitamins and minerals. They are also low in calories and high in fiber. Vegetables and fruits, like other plant foods, contain substances that can help prevent heart disease. Eating more fruits and vegetables can also help you limit your intake of higher calorie foods, such as meat, cheese, and snacks. Adding fruits and vegetables to your diet can be easy. Wash and chop vegetables before storing them in the refrigerator for snacking, or cook dishes that use vegetables or fruits as the main ingredient, such as stir-fries and salads. 3. Choose whole grains. Whole grains are a good source of fiber and other nutrients that play a role in heart health, reducing the risk of heart disease and controlling blood pressure. You can increase your intake of whole grains by replacing refined grain products, or try a whole grain you haven't eaten before. Good choices include whole grain farro, quinoa, and barley. At least half of the grains you eat should be whole grains. Limit unhealthy fats to help prevent heart disease. Limit the amount of saturated and trans fats you consume. This helps lower your blood cholesterol and reduce your risk of a common heart condition called coronary artery disease. High blood cholesterol levels can lead to a buildup of plaque in your arteries, called atherosclerosis, and that can increase your risk of heart attack and stroke. There are simple ways to cut back on saturated and trans fats for a heart-healthy diet. Trim the fat from meat or choose lean meats that are less than 10% fat. Use less butter, margarine, and shortening when cooking and serving. Use low-fat alternatives when possible. For example, use whole fruit or low-sugar fruit preserves on toast instead of margarine. Check the food labels of cookies, cakes, frostings, crackers, and chips. These foods have little nutritional value, and some of them, even those labeled as low-fat, may contain trans fats. Trans fats may be listed as hydrogenated oils on the ingredient label. In addition, many desserts and snack foods have hydrogenated or trans fats replaced with saturated fats. So limiting these foods will help reduce your risk of heart disease. 5. Choose low-fat protein sources to help prevent heart disease. Lean meats, poultry, and fish, as well as low-fat or fat-free dairy products and eggs, are some of the best sources of protein. Choose lower-fat options, such as skinless chicken breast instead of chicken nuggets, and choose skim milk instead of whole milk. Fish is a healthier choice than high-fat meats. Certain types of fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which can lower blood fats called triglycerides. You'll find the highest amounts of omega-3 fatty acids in cold water fish, such as salmon, mackerel, and herring. Other sources include flax seeds, walnuts, soybeans, and canola oil. Beans, such as peas and lentils, are also good sources of low-fat protein. They contain no cholesterol and can be a good substitute for meat. Consuming plant protein instead of animal protein not only helps reduce fat and cholesterol, which can help prevent heart disease, but also increases the amount of fiber you get. 6. Limiting and reducing sodium and salt helps prevent heart disease. Sodium is a mineral found in some foods, such as celery or milk. Food manufacturers may also add sodium to processed foods, such as bread and soup. Eating foods with a lot of added sodium can lead to high blood pressure. Using table salt, which contains sodium, can also cause this. High blood pressure is a risk factor for heart disease. Limiting salt and sodium is an important part of a heart-healthy diet. The American Heart Association recommends that adults consume no more than 2,300 milligrams (mg) of sodium per day. This is equivalent to about 1 teaspoon of salt. Ideally, you should consume no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. Limiting the amount of salt you add to foods when eating at the table or when cooking is a good start. But much of the sodium you consume comes from canned or processed foods. These include soups, baked goods, and frozen meals. Eat fresh foods or make your own soups and stews to reduce your sodium intake. Another way to eat less sodium is to choose your seasonings carefully. Salt substitutes can add flavor to your foods with less sodium. #Summary create a daily menu that helps prevent heart disease by using the 6 tips listed above. When choosing foods for each meal and snack, focus on vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Choose lean proteins and healthy fats, and limit salty foods. Watch portion sizes and add variety to your menu choices so you can enjoy your food while reducing your risk of heart disease.